How's it going, everyone? Tech here, and we are back playing more Star Wars Episode 1 Pod Racer. Let's get back into the tournament because I haven't played this game in a while. I have been very busy doing stuff with Indie Game Riot. Yes, hello, Mr. Pit Droid. I own a lot of you. So yes, Indie Game Riot has been consuming my life along with other things like classes starting. But today I have a day off, and we are going to be playing more LPT. I don't remember what this stands for. Let's play together. I guess that works. We're going to keep playing as Gazgano until I unlock the pod that I really like, which would be Mars Guo, and we'll be getting him soon. I did a quick warm-up lap before we beat Mangaza Spice Mine Run, and then in the next episode we will be going into the Sunken City. But let's not do Tatooine. Mangaza. Let's take a winner take all, and if I severely mess up, I might actually end up restarting this, but excuse me. It's just how that sort of cookie crumbles. I have somewhat remembered how to play this game, and I have adjusted the audio levels accordingly. But this Spice Mine Run, they were tricky. Oh, hey, see right there? See that guy right there? That's Mars Guo, right to the right that I just passed. That's the guy that I love. I love playing that guy. So I was saying something and I totally forgot what I was saying. Leave a comment down below if you hate that I do that, because I do. So yeah, Indie Game Riot. Oh, that's right. So the pop-in on this is a really large map, and there are a lot of really wide open spaces. And on the N64 and somewhat on the oh, that was an invisible wall that I hit. On the N64 and the PC and the Dreamcast and whatnot, they didn't have a whole lot of processing power dedicated to this game because, you know, it came out a while ago. Let's not blow up on that guy. So the pop-in on this with the fog was a very smart idea. A, because it makes the track a lot harder, and B, I think I'm going to go this way. I think this is the better way because it lines you up great. So this map is both really cool on a level design aspect because they have a lot of pop-in, but they added the fog. I don't know if that made it harder to render or more easy to render. I'm assuming it'd be easier because polygons are not loading as frequently, but as I have said in previous episodes, this oh, okay, let's kill ourselves right like that, right straight ahead. Awesome. As I've said in previous episodes, this is the N64 version, and my personal favorite version is the PC version. When I used to play this when I was a kid, I always saw those blue lights, and I was like, I don't want to touch those. Those look dangerous and laser-like. So I didn't, and you know, nothing ever happened to me. But you know, it's just little stuff when you play a game as a kid, then you come back to it as an adult and you realize, I want to take the low road. I always take the low road. I don't know if it's faster or not, but the turns are a little sharper and it makes me feel like I'm going faster. And it makes you go down, so you're picking up a lot of speed. We're going 500 miles per hour, or 500 Star Wars units per Star Wars time units. I'm just going to say miles per hour because it doesn't say otherwise. Coming around the first lap. This one's going to probably be a little bit longer of an episode. I know I've had some shorter episodes. I was watching back some of my older episodes, and then recently saw a post on Reddit the other day about like screencasters or yellcasters for like all these new like strategy games like LOL, which is, I don't like LOL. I'll never play LOL, and Dota. I'm not a huge fan of the mechanics of either. But the European guys are really, you know, sort of laid back and boring, and the Korean guys are like screaming like random crap, and I like to think that I've sort of fallen between the middle of that because there's absolutely nothing going on with this race. Let's not die here and get under this here mining facility. I feel like it's really irresponsible that the race coordinators decided, hey, this is a mine, so we're just gonna let you guys race, but at the same time, there's not gonna stop mining because, you know, credits and all that. Also, fun fact, shout out to, I feel really bad because I forgot your name. The other day, a friend of mine and I were in a call, and he threw in a friend of ours into the Skype call, and then he threw a friend of his who is in his unit. They run Arma 3 stuff. And they used to do a lot of Arma 2 stuff when that was still a thing. And, you know, we're talking, and this was Cole and Josh and me. And, you know, we're talking, and the other guy whose name escapes me, sorry, dude, I know you're watching, but that's part of the video. And, we're talking and we're playing, and then all of a sudden he goes, Tech, you have a really familiar voice. He used my real name. You have a really familiar voice. I don't know where I know you from, but it sounds really familiar. And I go, well, I don't know. I mean, I've been in your TeamSpeak every now and then. I'm friends with Josh, all this. And he's like, no, I don't think that's where it is. And about 5 minutes pass, and then all of a sudden he goes, wait a second. Do you have a YouTube channel? And at this point, I'm like, oh, what's this about a YouTube channel? I'm like, yes, I do. Why do you ask? And he's like, I think I subscribed to you for your No Moria videos, months ago. And then I recently just saw your pod racing video the other week. And it's crazy because now I'm talking to you on Skype, and I wasn't even expecting to, and I think that was really cool. And then we all talked about computer parts, and he went to build a PC, which hopefully is working for him now that he actually has a keyboard now. But I just thought that was really cool. I had my first run-in with a fan in a very unorthodox way. Oh, and we're on the last lap of and I die. I die on the last lap. That's great. I'm glad I'm not playing a hardcore run where if I die I have to switch guys or restart the race. But I thought that was kind of cool. So hey, leave your name in the comments or let me know, because I'm sorry, I totally forgot your name. It was a few days ago, and I was playing Heroes and Generals. Heroes and Generals is a really fun game, by the way. Lots of shooting, and I played Germans because the American, everyone's going to play Americans, but the Germans seem to do a pretty good job, and I really like the Gewehr. I've put a lot of time into the Gewehr in that game for anyone who plays Heroes and Generals. Also, a little announcement before this level ends is Indie Game Riot is going to be having a very special thing that we've been talking about in our live streams behind the scenes of the show, but that'll be releasing hopefully sometime this week, if not next week. So the only hint I'll give is make sure to get your wallets and your listening ears ready, because this is going to take Indie Game Riot to the next level. You heard me. Indie Game Riot supporting the indie community, coming to you better than ever, and you will be here to witness it. Check out Josh and Ya's channel, Josh and Ya, youtube.com/Josh and Ya Gaming, or you can check us out on the subreddit for Indie Game Riot, reddit.com/r/Indie Game Riot. I know I sound like an ad, but we're not making any money off of Indie Game Riot, and so they aren't paying me to say this. I am a part of it, and I am very passionate about what we do, and I think that anybody who has a passion for the gaming community in general, especially indie games, which are taking the world by storm, should check out this podcast, support us in any way you can, and support the developers and the community around them, because without them, none of these awesome games would come about. Obviously, this is an indie game, but that is first place on the Spice Mines of Mongaza, which feels awesome. Also, we unlock a new pod, which I believe is Mars Guo. Yes, it is Mars Guo. That is the guy we are going to be playing with for the rest of the time until I unlock a guy who's better. I'll figure out that when I get there. And then also, after this little screen here, wow, I beat his time by almost 11, 12 seconds? Fastest pod racer in the galaxy. That's right. That would be me. Mars Guo in second. Blue dude whose name escapes me in third. Doesn't this feel great? There we go. That's the guy we're going to be winning the next circuit with. Because Mars Guo, you won the first one. I'm not going to let you win the second one. That guy's name escapes me. Leave in the comments if you know that guy's name. And that is the end of this episode after this cutscene ends. If you like what you see, leave a comment down below. Hit the like button under the view count, because the YouTube moved it to show me that you love me. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button for more Star Wars Episode 1 pod racing and a special update. Due to the lowering temperatures of the outside world, I am going to be bringing back PlanetSide 2 Op Nights. Yes, the most popular series on my channel, which I left about 6 months ago, is coming back for a second season. Now that all things have been updated and I've become a much better PlanetSide player, I am going to be bringing more stuff to the PlanetSide community, more stuff to the indie community, and more stuff to your faces. So make sure to hit that subscribe button to make sure that you don't miss any of it. Also, check out Indie Game Riot. Just search Indie Game Riot on YouTube. You'll know what to do. We also have live streams every Friday night at 9 p.m. Eastern. Anyway, this has been Tech playing Star Wars Episode 1 Pod Racer, and I will see you next time.